On tap, it's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Seattle Mariners. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Logan Gilbert.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? Here's Byron Buxton. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Kerry Carpenter. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That one drifts inside. Next pitch is downstairs. Buxton gets his lead at first with nobody out. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw safe. Ripped to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And it stays fair. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. Caught in a rundown now. And he's out, trying for 2. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson. Just missed. 2 out, space is empty. So 2 balls and no strikes. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
3-2.
And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter but missed the spot. Man at first. And here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. And that one pulled foul. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Ball 1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the pitch. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball 2. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Back at T-Mobile Park. And on the hill, Casey Mize. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Buxton makes the catch, and there's one down. Will Smith to the plate.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Tosses across to first, and they get the out on Smith. Now it's the right fielder, Luke Raley. Hit hard on the ground to short. And he's out on the tag. And talk about efficient. 3 outs. Back in Seattle, new inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. There's the strike.
0-1.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Right side, hard hit. Tellez takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
That one misses, and that is ball 1.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Raley sizing this one up. Makes the grab. 2 down. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers.
Jake Rogers.
Up and in, and that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that's down and away.
3-1.
This one smoked out to left. Canzone makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Brent Rooker. Mize back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And that skips in the dirt. In the air, right side. Carpenter. And there's one away. Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
Second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
First pitch just misses. That's in there. This one popped up. Keith hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Rowdy Tellez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Hit in the air, center field. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, Colt Keith. Keith, 23 years old. And he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Ground ball right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now here is Jacob Wilson. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
And a good eye there. This one in the air. Tellez settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
In the dirt. That one found hard the other way. When you examine Buxton's career trajectory, the thing that really jumps out, the speed and the defense early on. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. Back at T-Mobile Park, Miguel Rojas at the plate. First pitch misses. Just off the inside edge. Swung on, belted. That's back there. See you later. He'll take a trot around the bases. And we are tied. It's 1-1. And that is out of play. That's hard hit on the line. Stretches out and hauls it in. Here's the shortstop at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. This one's got a chance. Just missed it. So the batting order turns over. Tommy Edman up next for the Mariners. Ball 1, no strikes. And another ball. And he hits a ground ball right side. Tosses to first.
Yep,
that's the inning. Back in Seattle, now the number 2 hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Breaks his bat and pops it up. Gilbert hauls it in, and there's one away. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Edman in position. Hauls it in for the out. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's got a good rhythm going. 2 quick outs. Guy like that wants to get the ball, deliver that next pitch, get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
And ball 1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. The pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, these Mariners, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
High chopper to third. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Now, Luke Raley. Grounded out his first time up. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Nice grab. Fires to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the fifth. At the plate, Tyler Soderstrom. Just missed.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Clips the corner. 2 balls and a strike.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Here is Gleyber Torres. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
Just off the inside edge. 1 out, bases empty. Check swing, called strike.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
And there's a ball. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
And now, Jake Rogers. Torres, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Next offering misses. 2-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion.
Gleyber goes, and it's off the bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, 1 out. And up next for Detroit, Colt Keith.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Ground ball to the right side, and it's just foul. That was close. 2 on, 1 out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
In the air, right field. Raley sizes this one up. Can't get there. This one lands foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Double steal. Line drive, and this might be trouble. One run's in. Around third. In to score from first. It's 3-1.
Well, a big swing of the bat right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying and gone. And they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Back to the top of the order. And next to hit for Detroit, Byron Buxton. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 6-1. New pitcher for the Mariners, Colin Snyder.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Off the mark there. And the count 1-2.
2 straight.
In the air, right field. Pretty well struck. That's back there. Got all of that one. He flexes his power with that swing, and they tack one on the board. It's 7-1. Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. And a base hit right there. Wide throw, and it gets away. No advance, though. Ball didn't get too far away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard.
Crawford over to Polanco. They get one. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was because I was the barber. Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
Whoa.
And I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the club.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-2. One out, base is empty. And up next for Seattle, Miguel Rojas. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carpenter makes the grab, and there's two gone. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in and make them look fresh before the games.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Hernandez makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, and here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Snyder back to work, and that's off the inside edge, and it's 1-0. Pulls that one foul. Hard hit left side. The throw to first. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Here's Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2. They say it went. Snyder, the tall righty, 195 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely. One down, runner at third. Rogers getting ready to hit. Swinging a foul straight back. Swinging a foul out of play. Torres stands at third with one gone in the inning. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. He'll touch them all. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, and it hits the base. And they get the out after the ricochet. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Kike Hernandez. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel.
A new pitcher in the game, Trent Thornton.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Reaching down and makes the grab. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. Fly to right. His first time. Well struck right field. Out of here. He circles the bases. It's 9-3. Tommy Edman at the plate. Ball 1 on a pitch inside. Just missed.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
2-2.
And it remains 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Into second, and he's got a double. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swings through that one for strike 1. Runner at second, nobody out. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So digging in, Luke Raley. 0 for 2 in this one. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Randy Arozarena. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
1-2.
Edman, the runner at second with 1 away. Got him swinging. And now the DH, Brent Rooker. Outside, and that's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be Kerry Carpenter. Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 10-3. Towards first, Tellez. He'll do it himself. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a pop-up foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that one is lifted in the air. Arozarena moving under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So up next, Tyler Soderstrom, 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Base knock center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now that designated hitter,
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
That one fouled off. Soderstrom off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And that is that. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ripped to short. And he'll be safe at first. So here comes Rowdy Tellez. He's already home. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Mitch Garver, a runner at first for him, nobody out. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Donovan Solano.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high-leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Brings it in, and there's 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. He's already homered here in this one. And that drops in for a strike. Up the middle. Nice stop to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. First and second, 1 out. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. Polanco over at second. Rojas at first. 1 gone. And it's even up. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit, and that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So last chance for the Mariners. And stepping in for the Mariners, Tommy Edman, 1 for 3. And there's the strike.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
1 strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. Mize with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
Final score here today, 10-3 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding